You just apply pressure. Just like, don't move from that spot. Stay there. And then immediately 4 rockets come down and land on their head.
Match 3. We got the battle bus coming in from Snobby Shores heading towards the racetrack. This is a pretty good bus because it's cutting down the middle and it's going over a lot of hotspots, so people won't have to stretch too far. Even if you're landing somewhere in the desert or even in risky reels, if you jump out now, it's not too far of a stretch. So this is a pretty good bus that I think will spread people out. I'm interested to see how many people visit their location that they've already dropped at. Maybe if somebody's uncontested. I think Pleasant Park. Who do we have over there? The
apparently,
duo?
no. Apparently, they went topside. They're going up toward Junction, or maybe they're going someone else.
No one went to Pleasant Park.
Interesting. We've seen 2 duos land there pretty consistently. Back at Motel, looks like the same duo that's been going there.
Yeah.
Looks like people are going to opt to go toward Wailing Woods, Risky Reels. Yeah, we've actually seen a shift in places where people are landing. That's
no one went Snobby. No one went Pleasant. So those places, if they get rotated too late, people will be like, hey, there's a bunch of chests here. You know, let's.
Oh. Hex.
Early game. Blue tack. That blue tack is, you know, if you're close enough, mainly due to the fact that there is so many chest spawns in this place. There's rifts to rotate out of here, and there's a lot of chest spawns. Bogdanak is already down, so this is a 1v2 situation for Nova. He's low on shields now. He's trying to put some pressure on one of them, but it's too much. When you don't have the materials to fight off, and he didn't even really have a hard-hitting weapon like a shotgun to use to take one of them out quickly.
Taking out Risky Reels, but back at Tilted Tower. Look who's down right now.
Tixi.
Kinstar.
No.
Tixi is trying to just close in and pick his friend up. Look at this.
Kinstar's calling down. He wants to make sure he doesn't take fall damage as he comes down.
Oh, it's not enough. Tixi knocks out a player.
Yeah, and he was really close. He was really close to beating him too. He only has about 10 health left. I don't even think this guy's partner is up.
No, he was taken down. Yeah. Nirvana is by themselves now. They're just making their way over. They're like, look, let's just start rotating over to the safe zone. We're going to be contested there. Let's just leave. But back over to Junction. Dan Dizzle
went down from Dan Dizzle.
That's tough, man. Now
it's a
Chef
1v2, but Chef is putting a lot of damage into Dan Dizzle. Dan Dizzle's not playing like he got hit. He's playing like he still has a lot of health. And that's kind of how you have to go about it, because if he starts playing weak, Chef is going to be like, okay, this guy's weak. Maybe I can get close. Maybe I can take him out and then make it a 1v1. But even though he got hit, he kept shooting and he kept putting pressure with the AR, and he just relied on his teammate that, you know, if I go down.
He needs from like basically across the map. Someone bails out there on the rift. Wedge goes down.
I wonder if he'll come back down. No.
Nope.
Oh, this is now a 1v1.
Yeah, his teammate bailed. He left him. No, it's a 2v1. Oh, he did come back down. Okay, so it's Jamside and SSK. I wonder if that was maybe like an accidental rift or something, because there wasn't that much pressure to use that to bail. They've got a grenade launcher, shockwaves.
Taking that rift is a little unfortunate for them, because now rotating out is going to be hard. But maybe they just took it, so the other team can't take it. One of them just rifted. He's actually going to be separated from his teammate. If he does not make it back in time, and I don't think he will, he might be separated from his teammate. And now he's in a storm.
I don't think he's going to be fast. He's still moving. He hasn't been in the sky just yet.
The bandit. Okay, so actually he has 15 and a medkit. Okay.
Okay.
He will be able to make it out, but he has to link up with his teammate. Now I wonder, is he going to drop the grenades? Yes, he is. Okay. That's the smart move. That's a smart move. He could have potentially just, you know, bandaged up to 75 and then ran out with the medkit, but you don't want to risk that. Having the 10 nades is nice, but you don't want to risk that.
Exactly. Back over to Colcom and Dan Hizzle. They're engaged with players right now. Looks like M11.
Oh, he's gonna put some pressure from the bottom. I think his partner just partner just took them out 1v2 in that box.
Wow.
What a great play. Dan Hizzle put on 4 eliminations. I think they hurt him, but there is a lot of action here, so he might go unnoticed. But they are going in his general direction.
There's a quad crasher in play.
I heard it.
Wait, was that Jamside? Did he come out of the storm with a quad crasher?
Yeah, I think he did. He got lasered as he was coming out, and now he has to build.
It's right there. He used it. Yes.
Where's his teammate though? He might be down. I'm not even sure.
I have no idea.
Oh, there's a thermal scope in action.
Yep.
100% accuracy on this thing. So if you are good with your shot, you'll get those those shots in, and you might not even eliminate your opponents, but if you weaken them before getting to them, it's gonna. Jamside took the quad crasher and he ran away with it.
Jam side, where are you?
He's weak.
Oh,
he just got hit.
weak. Oh, but he met up. Look, he's back with SSK, and SSK has a med kit for him.
The reunion, man. Oh my God.
It happened, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, he went back there. You might get carried away with the action, and you might forget where you left stuff.
Yeah. Now over to 5skill and Herma. They used that rotation.
Oh, look at that pressure. Look at that pressure.
Floating island.
He's trying to break into the box. His partner is going up the side, but he noticed that, so he's going to deny him the high ground, and he's going to make sure that he stays on top. So good on him not tunnel visioning. Look at that. Just the quick building.
Yeah, he's like,
I want to see
party.
some crazy stuff from 5skill. I want to see some of the crazy action that we saw in the summer skirmish.
We just need to see him suddenly put up a 1x1
Yeah.
or a 2x1. Playing Favzi. But look at this. So this is SK and Jamside. Jamside goes down and is eliminated.
Oh, he got him with one health
HP.
left.
Jamside,
That is so clutch.
the people's
Oh,
hero.
how like he came out of the storm extremely late on a quadcaster. He was getting lasered and focused by multiple teams. He's down with 1 health left on the revive, and he gets revived. This is the greatest Cinderella story of Game 3, man. How is he still alive?
I don't know, but it makes me so happy. And now 5skill, he is over here. So I believe, which 2 diamonds are they? I think they're the yellow diamonds down south, just a little bit there
I think that's
the
them.
bottom left. Yeah, I believe that is them. Oh,
the floating island is in play.
Yes.
So there will be teams hiding underneath it. There will be teams on top of it, and people are going to try to use it as a late game rotate mechanic.
5skill takes a hit there.
They've got that Porter Rift. I wonder if they're going to use it, or if they're just going to. It probably wouldn't be smart to use it. They really need to just hold this place because they're in the center of the circle. They're near the island.
Yeah.
To see what they can do. And now they're in the circle, so they're going to hold their position and build, and just kind of wait and see where the next circle is going to take them.
Take a look at the scoreboard, Cypher. We've got Veins and Say Hello.
Where'd they come
Roma.
from? 6 elims. Where'd they come from?
Dude. They need 2 more for that 8 elimination threshold to get 3
I really want to
points.
see what their resource count is looking like and what they've got on them, just so we can maybe they'll be the team to break that 11 elim. They'll most likely be eliminated, or they'll try to get away with rotating without using any materials and hope that they don't get shot at. But a lot of times, this is like a very open rotate, and there's people already set up and posted up, so they will most likely get shot at. Windstrike now has the scoped AR.
He's ready to go, man.
Yeah.
He's ready to rumble.
He'll probably get some good hits on people. There is a loot crate coming down.
It's coming above all this little cluster of people.
I think people will fight for that, especially the people who don't have the shields right now.
Yeah.
They're going to need it. I'm surprised the V's and Rewind side didn't try to like build out and catch it. Or maybe they just weren't paying attention. A lot of times it can slip past you and you don't even realize that it's coming down.
Cypher, you called it out. A launch pad is his reward. That's perfect.
And some minis and a campfire. Putting some pressure here with the clingers. And look, he used those clingers. I think it's because he was going to leave them behind. He dropped something to pick them up. And it's better just to use them instead of having them lay there.
Yeah.
And those clingers actually caused that team to go down. Now, he doesn't get any credit for that, but now
He's
they're
just
down.
Calling the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even the guys in the back, they might even be in the better spots because they don't have people behind them. Like this.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Players
so they're able
down.
to come in and get those cleanups as people rotate.
Nope, wasn't enough. I mean, Cypher, if there's
We got
anything
38 people.
the skirmish series has taught us,
it's going to go down.
is if you fight a mountain, you lose.
Yes.
Like you're talking about, man. These launch
Got some launch pads coming in. This guy's, he's going to use their launch pad, Daniel, and he needs 1 more limb to secure a second point. They've got 4 and 1. 5skill taking the high ground. Someone's in there with them. Who is that?
I couldn't
Someone
see.
just landed in a box with 2 other players.
Oh, it was Wildcard Alpha, and he takes him down, and they thirst him as well. Wildcard Alpha and Bowman, they take down 5skill. He's by himself. He was by himself.
Has the high ground, but yeah, 5skill unfortunately landed with them. And these guys, you're out of mats. You can't build up the hill. It's over. I mean, he just stopped moving. He gave up. He's like, okay.
It's like,
it was a good run.
It was a good run. I'll see you guys back in the lobby.
Fnatic, Jarl, and Beehive have a good high ground, but look, there's only a couple things holding up at the top. So if somebody tries to contest that, it could get ugly. And you'll notice the second circle is moving far into the circle, and it's moving towards the island.
I wonder if the circle right now is big enough that you could clip the floating island vortex and use it to get high ground.
That'd be very interesting. I've never seen that happen before, but that'd be very interesting.
Oh,
they're coming down. They took a little bit of storm damage. Unfortunately, their rotate was a little bit late. What they're doing here is really risky because you're going down the hill, so the high ground is actually getting higher and higher as the circle rotates, and any mistake where you fall down will cost you a lot more health, and at this point, it's going to be lethal.
They're just making the choice here to dive straight down.
I think low ground is the move in this situation.
Yeah, especially, I mean, if teams are getting high ground, let them have high ground. Let them waste the mats. Don't fight over it, because you need to see where this next safe zone is. This is going to determine everything. And now here we go, Cypher. We're about to get the new safe zone.
Who still has the high ground? I wonder if Beehive and Spartan still have it. There's some pressure. Oh,
they need to go
Moose
back.
Crabble by himself on the top right now. He's got bandages.
That's about it, though.
That's about it. I wonder if he'll get shot down if he attempts to heal through this. But no, actually, this is not even the final circle. The circle's going to move even more. So if he doesn't have the resources to move, he will go down here. And those guys at the high ground, oh no.
Oh, SSK goes down. Jamside trying to lock it up, but it's not enough.
Will he be able to pick him up?
Blacks out and Matt's.
I don't think he will. No. The storm is going to be moving in a little too fast. He'll try to leave some space for his opponent, for his partner to crawl through, but
I don't think it's looking good.
Yeah.
Windstrike, Sif, and Tyke up top.
With 4 limbs, they've got the 1 point, and I think right now everybody alive potentially is in the top 5. It just depends on how many solo players are alive. But right here, they have the high ground. The circle's gonna be closing in about 10 seconds, and it's gonna completely engulf these guys. These guys, Jarl and Beehive, is this the ultimate high ground? Are they all the way on top right now?
I believe so. They've been maintaining that.
Wow, they maintained it, and it's so risky that they. That's very smart. That is extremely smart.
I love it.
And Beehive is just, Beehive, you see, he's layering himself up all the way to try to get as far away from anybody else who could potentially grapple or launch pad to him. And Jarl is going to, his goal is going to be to make sure that Beehive stays up there.
He's just trying to go down, find eliminations if he can.
And he wants to.
Not enough.
That's part of the. He had no mats. That's part of the problem of being that high. There's no room for error. I feel like he miscalculated that a little bit. He could have potentially just started spraying from the top instead of going down like that. But Beehive is all the way up there, and he's got the medkit. Everybody down there is fighting.
I think
he's got the campfire and the medkit, so he can actually pop the medkit and then pop another one if he chooses to do so. I mean, he popped the bandages if he chooses to do so. He just has to wait till he goes to 74. This is easily his game.
Yeah,
there's no way.
There's only 2 people left, and Windstrike Sif is about to fall to the storm. There it is. And man, Cypher, I think you called it out.
2 limbs from Jarl. So far, every team that has won has not had a limb point. They haven't had 4 or 6 or 8.
Enough to meet that threshold. I think you called it perfectly, man. It came down to them maintaining that high ground Beehive, and then like you talked about, Jarl didn't have mats, so he's like, look, you have everything you need to go to this heal off. I'm just gonna go down and see if I can find elimination.
He basically, let Beehive just build up, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna make sure.
Take a look.
It hasn't changed too much.
It hasn't changed too much, so it's something to keep in mind. Again, Tyovsky and Heisel, you talked about it, Cypher. Last game, they didn't accrue any points, but they're still leading with 9. Isa and Kinzel right behind them for the Bush Bandits. Your team with 5 points in second, and then we got 2 Dusty Dog teams, Wildcard Alpha and Bowman, Tixi and Kinstar with 4, and then Alanis, Vilex, and Mitro there in 5th. Keep in mind, top 10 teams are going to place in the money. So right now, Boyer XD is currently pushing down Veins and his dual partner. But keep in mind, we still have 3 games left to play. In Cypher, just something, again, I want to touch on very quickly. The points, they're still super close. Even 1 point could take someone like Dan Hizzle from 2nd up into top 10. And look, now we're starting to see these points spread back out throughout the remainder of the leaderboard. So we've got 3 games left to play. You got to hope that...
We'll definitely see some jumps. Some people who are at 1 or 0 or 2 points, they'll have one good game where they pop off and they'll jump up. And in that situation, you want to make sure that if you are in the lead right now, you've cushioned yourself enough that if somebody does have a good game, you'll still be on top of them.